Now that it's safe to talk about it, like safe with police procedure, the real cops. Um, it was safe for me at a different date, but yeah, my green lights, my guidance is so cool, and I just go with it. I'm so. It's like that. Uh, I know I'm pivoting from my opening. Okay, it's that saying I learned in Catholic. I'm speaking botched sentences. Just stop judging me. With God, I can't even fucking remember it. Right now I can't. But it's, yeah, probably not right now. But it's like you're with God, all this. Anyways, that's what I do all the time. I just am. I just am. And I can actually say that I've been that way all my life. But I got closer to God when I sobered up at 31. And I was always incredibly close to, well, I like to call it raw. But let's just get over this stuff, okay? I got closer to God, but I was always really tight with God. Okay. I am not a saint. I'm a recovering alcoholic. But I've always been really close with God. Okay. So I don't remember my opening little statement. I wish I could, but I'm pretty upset in here. My green lights are very cool because I wasn't supposed to say anything until the cops could finally wrap it up, and it's okay now. I can talk about it on my end. And you have to forgive me. I don't remember my opening statement here, but I can't help. But it's like playing like a broken record. I'm in here alone. I'm still right here. With what I heard. Now, I don't have a lot of empathy, no, because these bitches were planning to do something even more evil to me. But to hear another woman be killed is what I need to be honest about. It's playing like a broken record. And my confirmation is my guidance for the last 72 hours now. You witnessed a homicide. You witnessed a homicide. You witnessed a homicide. I thought I did anyways. I've said it a million times. I said it right before. After it happened, I mean, what I figured it was, someone shut her up or they killed her. But now my guidance is no, mommy, you witnessed a homicide. It's okay to talk about it. Everybody knows these women have been telling the world they incriminated themselves, all the above. All right? To hear another woman be killed is what's playing over and over. It's the last moments of her life that I heard. And it's hard on me. I'm trying to make a Swiss cheese hamburger. I'll make sure I eat, dude. I just really, really stubborn about that. I'm going to get food in my stomach. But it really sounded to me like what I imagined I was, you know how you hear something, you have, yeah, you know what I mean. That I imagined someone walking in and she was really happy to see him. And like I described it immediately after. And then it didn't sound so good. And this went for like less than 30 seconds. Now, I do not believe that I was the only one that heard that. I really do believe that there's some sort of mic thing going on with my laptop. I do. But if there's not, I know what I heard. It didn't last more than under a minute before they killed her. And so I heard the last seconds of her life. Now, this is a bitch that I believe was possessed by Satan. And my guidance was that she was possessed by Satan. I didn't share that until now. But Satan had literally taken possession of her body for like about 2 or 3 days. And I could tell by the way she was laughing. It was just too evil in here. Then, actually, just to mention, Satan possessed the white one. And then this shit went down on the 7th to 9th. And he possessed another one of the fucking other jihadist fucking hookers up there. He bounced from these 3 different women. And then he left. He left the house. That's my belief, okay? But what I heard, she sounded like she was under possession before she died. And she was just so fucking evil. And I know I documented it, so I'd like to get that back. The whole time, the whole night, I couldn't fucking believe what I was hearing. And the last few seconds of her life is what keeps replaying in my mind, and I'm trying to make my hamburger patty and stuff. Let me go stir my, I'm caramelizing onions, so let me do this real fast, because I gotta not just forget what I'm doing in here, okay? Hold on. All right, if you add just a tiny bit of sugar to that when you're making a Swiss cheese one, you know what I mean, hamburger, it's to drool for good, but I want to stay on this. So as I'm doing all that, I keep hearing it. This is normal, like, you know, therapy stuff. I keep hearing the last seconds of her life, dude. I keep hearing. She sounded like I explained it, like some black chick at a club, really, really happy to see someone going, ah! Right? It didn't sound bad, but it got bad. The very last, like 6, 7, 10 seconds, she wasn't happy. She was squealing and screaming for her life. And I think someone had her mouth covered. So I would imagine they did. And she didn't sound happy. It was like a woman panicking and screaming. And then it was thump, 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 sports, and silent after that. And then everything else after that. So, yeah, I'm still here, and I'm just in shock. I am totally this is urban warfare. So I heard one of the enemy be killed. It still bothers me that I heard a woman be killed. But she wasn't a woman exactly. I have to be honest. She was, in my belief, possessed by the devil before she fucking died. She went right to hell. I want to share something else. It was within the time of the 7th through the 9th, I kept having a vision of that chick. So this could be therapy, but I don't think it is. And I would get it's a solid yes. I would get that it's from Jesus. I had a vision of that chick I kept putting up, the one that I think that I know tried to talk to me. I didn't talk to her. Stop judging me. That one, the one that got killed. Until they told me, but I know that I heard a murder here, and I know what I saw afterwards. But of course, we have to have the cops be cops and come confirm that. But we know, everybody knows. And I know it, because I know what I heard. I heard a woman being killed. I heard her going, ah! Panicking and screaming for her life. It took about 5 seconds, then they got her really quiet. She was gone. They killed her. And so I keep hearing that while I'm cooking, and it's bothering me. And I wanted to get that off my chest. I need to fucking talk to somebody somehow. Okay. But while they were doing their bathroom stuff up there, their shop, I kept seeing that chick. But I saw her with her back naked. She was naked, and I saw her hair shorter. I saw her downstairs in the corridor holding a latte. I saw her naked, her back to me, and she's in hell. I don't get that some of her family are that great. All these people have like relatives and stuff hooked up with Iran. This is my theory, okay, but it's proved me wrong. And I saw her arms were up. Both arms were up, like they're tied up. She's naked and in the shower up there. I saw that clear as day, like I see it now still. For 2 days, I lay down and see that in my bed while they're doing that stuff up there in the bathroom. Just thought I'd throw that out. Yeah. Baby, please, stop. Damn it. He's really been out of control. Stop. He needs to get out of this house, okay? But that's probably going to continue to roll her panicking and screeching through my head. And considering I believe the SSR heard it too, through the mic that's hooked up with their tech stuff they do on my laptop, it's probably rolling through their head too. But I don't think, because these are like career vets and stuff like that, that this is the first time they've heard stuff like that. But it's the first time for me, and I'm a woman. And I'm still in the fucking place. And I'm a woman. It was pretty bad to hear another woman get killed. But she was possessed by Satan as far as I'm concerned. And she went to hell. And her family, I don't get that all of them are so great. So that's just how I decide to analogize it, but I don't think it's an analogy. I'm in some sort of urban combat at this point. And I have to be careful. And I do thank Papa General and his colleagues for helping me stay safe. And I do thank the good people at the Pentagon, because Jesus always reminds me they're there. There's still some good people at the Pentagon. But it's pretty serious what happened here. And it's clear, because when you can't even get the police to come in, and then I'm having all these unconscious things where there's all these white DTs. Yeah, and those two brunette guys were just straight fucking neo-Nazis. That's the ones that will just outright throw a bitch and her kid in a gas chamber. Yeah, just like before in the 30s in Germany, those two, both of them have brown eyes, brown hair, short, they're white, they're fucking straight neo-Nazi detectives. It's all these fucking, they're gone, all the dirty cops that had to do with all this murdering women here. But whether she was good or bad, it does make a difference to me. It really does. I'm just going to be honest. But to hear another woman be killed like that is what's rolling over and over and over and over and over in my head tonight. And I'm having a hard time with it. I'm going to try to make my hamburger, and I'm going to go ahead and say goodnight right now. Maybe I'll make another video, but I'm having a hard time with hearing a bitch die tonight. I don't mean to say bitch die, but this is because this bitch was going to do something worse to me. But just to hear a woman fucking, and the kind of fucking people that are doing that. I never fucking experienced anything like this, so I have a lot to, I guess, learn from this. All right? Bye.